I tried so hard to show you that you could be my man, but as I got to know you, nothing turned out like I planned. Why you found so much fault with me, I'll never understand. So go ahead and leave me now, I just don't give a damn. Gonna get me a dog, one that won't talk back when I get home. Lay his head in my lap, lie by my side when I take a nap. I'll sleep like a log when I get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog who's tried and true, who won't complain about things to do. When times get tough, he'll see me through it all. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog, one who loves to play. When we go out, he'll never stray. He'll take a walk anytime I say. No need to talk when I get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog who's tried and true, who won't complain about things to do. When times get tough, he'll see me through it all. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog. When I lay down the law, he'll give me his paw. I'll scratch behind his ear, and he'll bring me a beer. Good dog. Gonna get me a dog, maybe from the pound. Then I won't miss having you around. We'll eat from cans, two happy hounds, living high on the hog when I get me a dog. Gonna get me a dog who's tried and true, who won't complain about things to do. When times get tough, he'll see me through it all. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog. He can bark all night and I'll love that sound. Won't mind him digging in the ground, better than having you around. Who needs you? Gonna get me a dog.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time. The show starts in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Are you ready? It's showtime. Please welcome Tim Kelly.
I park my heart in a tollway zone. When things get hard, I just wanna get stoned with nobody around. So watch me drown. If I'm gonna fall apart, I don't need a crowd. So mind your own business, I gotta witness everything here's just fine. Don't be worried that I'm in a hurry to finish this bottle of wine. Yeah, I know you're gonna probably call mama. If you do, let her know I ain't drinking alone, my dogs are home. I'm doing good for the shape I'm in. Been here before, Lord knows I'll be here again, pouring them tall, where there's no last call. Just me and my four-legged friends all having a ball. So mind your own business, I gotta witness everything here is just fine. Don't be worried that I'm in
Her name is Tara Thompson. There is a great video to that song, My Dogs Are Home, on YouTube. You can check that one out there. And Jan Buckingham, a good friend from Nashville, Tennessee, Gonna Get Me a Dog. Well, it's only took 12 years for the Tim Kelly Show to go to the dogs. I knew it would happen eventually. Today is that day. I am broadcasting live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri. We are just off of Plainview Road and 160. If you're going north, that turns into Campbell. So take a ride if you're going north at Plainview Road. Come by K9 Hideaway, say hello, and check out this great facility. I'll be talking to the owner, James Craigmile, and some of his staff a little bit later on in the show. We'll do several segments and find out all about this place, but we're excited to be here today on what we're going to call Indie Wednesday. I'm going to be playing some of the best in new country music and a lot of local artists to the Springfield and Branson area on the program as well. I want to give a big thank you and shout out to all of the radio stations that replay this program. Great stations like KUHS Denver at KUHSdenver.com, Country Road 58 from Germany, countryradio.musicbox4friends.com from Belgium, devilscountryradio.com, radiotheking.be also from Belgium, DownTheRoadRadio.com from Ireland, Bourbon Trail Radio, Top Shelf Radio Texas, LakeParadiseRecords.net, a great Sony Orchard record label. We are also on TV at CanyonStar.tv, and you can check me out on YouTube. I'm live on there right now at KICR Indie Country Radio. We are also on iHeartRadio, Amazon Music, Spotify, Pandora, anywhere you listen to podcasts, Apple Music, by the way, as well. Just search The Tim Kelly Show, and you will be listening to what we call New Country's Best. How about another dog song? One Ugly Cowboy, my good friends from Toronto, Canada. This is called That's My Dog on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
He's a good old boy, he's a bundle of joy, a cold wet nose and an old squeaky toy. King of the road, chilling in the back seat. Window rolled down, he's flapping in the breeze. That's my dog. He's full mighty paws, he's a belly rub, a heart of gold, and if that ain't enough, I won't fuzz a buddy like your first teddy bear. A dream come true and a squirrel's worst nightmare. Oh yeah, that's my dog. He's my hero, amigo, my superstar. He's my best friend, I love him. That's my dog. He's a welcome wagon when you walk in the door, a sounding board that lighten your load, a pick me up when you're feeling flat. Them big brown eyes put you back on track. He's a walk in the park, a long car ride. Don't cheat, don't steal, would never tell a lie. A true blue miracle sent from above. Your complete unconditional love. That's right. Hey, that's my dog. He's my hero, amigo, my superstar. He's my best friend, I love him. That's my dog. I love the sun, the moon's laying in bed. His head up under my neck, feels so good. And the way that his eyes stretching head to toe says, can we cuddle just a little bit more? So we do. I ain't got much, but I know what I got. Ain't no love like the love of a dog. When he crosses the rainbow bridge, I mark a stone just like this. Here lies my hero, amigo, my superstar, my best friend. I love him. Oh, that's my dog. Whoa, that's my dog.
It's time for today's newest country music, Indie Country Radio, with Tim Kelly.
Well, you can find him underneath the porch, laying on the ground, sleeping it off and snoring out loud. He ain't counting sheep or the chickens he caught. He's counting beers from the night before that sloop, the beer drinking dog. He don't chase cars and bark all night, but he'll howl at the moon if the beer hits right. And he's once or twice leave him on the blues. And it wasn't 'cause the love set by, it's 'cause his watering bowl went dry. That's Luke, the beer drinking dog. Now he'll wander off every now and then, but sooner or later comes dragging in, and he swears to never do that again. But come Friday night, he'll come alive, and by the hair of the dog, he's feeling just fine. It's Luke, the beer drinking dog. He don't chase cars and bark all night, but he'll howl at the moon if the beer hits right. And he's once or twice leave him on the blues. And it wasn't 'cause the love set by, it's 'cause his watering bowl went dry. That's Luke, the beer drinking dog. Chase cars and bark all night, but he'll howl at the moon if the beer hits right. And he's once or twice leave him on the blues. And it wasn't 'cause the love set by, it's 'cause his watering bowl went dry. That's Luke, the beer drinking dog. Yeah, that's Luke, the beer drinking dog.
His name is Derek Brantley, and we've had a great radio interview in the past, and I love that song. It is called Luke, the Beer Drinking Dog. Dogs love beer. How about that? I love it. Well, Michael Costner is going to be up next. Dogs love to ride, too. We are broadcasting live from K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Almost every Saturday, me and my best friend will take out my old car and drive around. Get a little sunshine and turn up the radio. There's nothing like fresh air with the windows down. We'll pull up at the stoplight, and it happens every time. Some girl will look at us and she'll just smile. She ain't looking at my car, and I know that it ain't me. I think she sees it in my best friend's eyes. Dogs love to ride. Yeah, he's a real chick magnet, with his head out in the breeze, giving them that look as we drive by. If I stuck out my tongue like that, I'd look like a fool. But the ladies think it's cute, don't ask me why. We'll get out on the ball field, we'll play a little catch, and it won't be long before he draws them in. They'll be scratching on his ears, asking for a kiss till I open that car door and he'll jump in. Dogs love to ride. For him, I'd have no social life at all. Got a pocket full of numbers here to call, and we'll pull up at the stoplight, and it happens every time. Some girl will look at us and she'll just smile. She ain't looking at my car, and I know that it ain't me. I think she sees it in my best friend's eyes. Dogs love to ride. Dogs love to ride. Yeah, dogs love to ride. Dogs love to ride.
Once again, his name is Michael Costner. That is called Dogs Love to Ride. I am Tim Kelly. We are at the Canine Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri, just off of Plainview Road and 160, which going north turns into Campbell. So we're just about a block off of that. Come by and say hello, and you'll get to meet this gentleman sitting right beside me. His name is James Craigmile, the owner of Canine Hideaway. How are you today, my friend? Good to see you.
I'm good, Tim. Thanks for being here.
Man, I appreciate it.
Huge fan of your show.
Thank you. Appreciate it. We got together at Silver Dollar City several years ago and ended up meeting the same publicist, Barry Rogers, who has sent me a lot of great country music artists. He may be listening today, too, so big shout-out to Barry down there in Texas.
Absolutely.
So how did Canine Hideaway come about? I know you've trained dogs for years, and tell us about all that, too.
So I started off training dogs back in 2010, the end of 2010, with the Greene County Sheriff's Office here in Springfield, Missouri. I became a certified canine handler here in Springfield, and throughout my entire career, I had opportunities to go and select dogs. I had opportunities to train under many people from all over the world. And one day I decided that I wanted to become an instructor because that's where you really get to shine and you really get to teach other people. You really see dogs develop. So I became an international canine instructor with the Greene County Sheriff's Office for law enforcement and working dogs. During that time, I've been traveling all over the world, and I noticed that different facilities out there that were boarding dogs, the dogs were anxious, they were nervous, they were just, some were scared and timid, almost like whenever you go pick them up in a shelter.
Yep.
So I wanted to change that perception. I wanted to change the thought of the way that dogs are boarded. And I've seen some people do it, but I wanted to put my own twist on it from what I've seen with military working dogs, law enforcement dogs, personal pets, dogs from shelters. So I built some luxury calming suites, kind of going off of the idea of you have children, adults who may have autism, sounds, sights, smells, they could be triggers for those kids. Mm-hmm. It's the same with dogs in that concept of some of these things will trigger dogs. Some of these things will cause dogs to have anxiety, will cause them to be fearful. And I want to be able to work through that with dogs. So I wanted to develop a building that was able to have those luxury calming suites. And that's what we've done here.
That's awesome. And I've seen, too, that you've taken some of these dogs out in public, like at Lowe's and other stores around town, and, you know, are training them to be around other people, too. And that's something that we'll have to get with you on our dogs, too, you know. Yep. They've just basically been around each other since they were puppies and around us, you know, and getting them acclimated to be around other people. But I love what you do. You were shooting a foam cannon out there the other day out back, and I saw that on your Facebook page. Yep. That was really cool. I've never seen that before. And you want to build a water park, it looks like, too. So.
Yes, we're forward thinking here. We're taking the technology of today's era and all the advancements that we have and really putting them into dogs now, not just humans. So we have big plans for Canine Hideaway, for Craig Mount Canine Training, and yeah, we're excited about where we're going.
That's awesome. I've never seen a place like this for dogs. I mean, and I read one of the reviews actually before I came here today and went on the air that the place smells great. You know, it looks great. There's dogs in here watching big screen TVs. In fact, it looks like I'm sitting in the parking lot right now, which I'm not. I'm inside, and I'm on a monitor that I brought with me, but you've got one here that's bigger than mine. It looks like about a 75-inch TV. So one of them was watching Sports Center the other day, one of these dogs. I mean, it's crazy good in here, folks. So you got to come check it out. Again, 160 turns into Campbell if you're going north out of Nixa or Branson West. And we're right here off of Plainview Road, just hanging right, and we're about a block off. Come say hello to us, and we might even put you on the radio. We can hear some of these dogs in the background. And I said in my opening, I knew this show was going to go to the dogs. Only took 12 years to get here.
Who doesn't like dogs, though?
Absolutely. Love it. So we're going to hear some more from you a little bit later on in the show, and we'll get to meet some of your staff, too, that work here. And you got some top-notch people here, too, that work here. Absolutely. We're going to play one of the artists that is local to Springfield. She plays at the Southbound Bar and Grill on the first Wednesday of every month, and she is from Seymour, Oklahoma, or Seymour, Missouri, actually, not Oklahoma. And her name is Chelsea James. This is called Spinnin'. Let's spin it right now on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Looking up, watching my mom and dad dancing in the kitchen. Teenage county fair, Ferris wheel, big deal kissing. Saturday, first date, couple skate, can't stop grinning. Home team curveball burning. Front porch ice cream churning. The moon goes around the earth goes around the sun, looking out at the universe. It's the same ride for everyone. The ups, the downs, the roundabouts of the losing and winning, no end or beginning. That's how you know you're out there really living. 'Cause everything around you is spinning. Sugar high when you're 5, ring around the rosy in the backyard. First bike, gravel drive, laid out on the ground, seeing stars. Red wine buzz after rush, that was us at the college bar. Shiny new rims on an old car, and winded up strings on a guitar. The moon goes around the earth goes around the sun, looking out at the universe. It's the same ride for everyone. The ups, the downs, the roundabouts of the losing, winning, no end or beginning. That's how you know you're out there really living. 'Cause everything around you is spinning. Oh, like a ball of clay on the potter's wheel, taking shape, and that's what he made. The moon go around the earth go around the sun. Out in the universe, it's the same ride for everyone. The ups, the downs, the roundabouts of the losing and winning, no end or beginning. That's how you know you're out there really living. 'Cause everything around you is spinning. Everything is spinning.
listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday, live from K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I remember the day I was sitting on the couch watching cartoons when the news came out. The king of rock and roll died today. Mom came in crying and I heard her say, oh no, oh God, why did he have to leave this way? My heart is broken for someone I really didn't know. Oh no, oh God. I was just 18 when I called Mom back. Son, you gotta come home, it's about your dad. He passed away in the middle of the night. Family's coming in and we wanna make it right. Oh no, oh God, why did he have to leave this way? My heart is broken for someone I didn't really know. Oh no, oh God. Standing in the chapel with him lying there, I thought for just a moment, did he really care? Oh no, oh God, why did he have to leave me this way? 'Cause my heart, oh, is broken for someone I really didn't know. Oh no, oh God, oh no, oh God.
That is a brand new single from Stephen Wood. It is called Oh No, Oh God, and he is fantastic, and you're probably hearing that first right here on the Tim Kelly Show. I just got that one. It's only a couple of days old. Go check him out, Stephen Wood, at Stephen Wood Music all over social media. I am at the K9 Hideaway right here in Springfield, Missouri, and I'm sitting next to Tommy Connell. How are you, my friend?
Doing very good, thank you.
Great to be here today with you guys, and you do some dog training for James Craig Mile as well in the K9 Hideaway.
Yes, sir. Yep. I'm his head instructor. Have some prior training too at the Greene County Sheriff's Office, and it's a really fun and rewarding job.
Yeah, awesome. Jim Arnott became sheriff still. He's been doing it for a while, but I saw that he got voted in last night again, so that's great news.
He did. He is pretty loved around here.
Yeah, he is.
I don't think anybody can really contest him.
Yeah, absolutely. We love the Greene County Sheriff's Department too. You know, they're a big help to what I do. You know, I do security on some other side gigs and stuff, other than the radio station stuff. So always a pleasure dealing with them gentlemen. They are super professional,
Yep.
as you guys are here too.
Thank you. Yep. The Greene County Sheriff's Office is very community oriented. I worked
Yep.
with them as well for 7 years, and I love all the community stuff we do, especially with the dogs. I was a canine handler there and a canine
Yep.
instructor, and We go to schools, we do Boy Scout events, Cub Scout events, all kinds of stuff.
Awesome. Now I'm going to interview you kind of like I do the artist. You know, at what point in your life growing up did you think, I want to do something with the sheriff's department, or I maybe even want to do a dog handling job?
You know, it's pretty funny. I come from kind of the opposite end of life. I come from a different family. Never thought I would get into law enforcement, and ended up getting into law enforcement back in 2014. And I met James Craigmile at the sheriff's office, and he told me I need to get into canine. And I went out. We had a pursuit. Somebody had ran, and I was out with him and his dog Roar, and I was one of his backups. And it was just so amazing to see these dogs work.
Yeah.
And I just got hooked right then.
Yeah.
I applied to be a handler, got in, and a lot of years later, it was just so rewarding. So there's a lot of work you have to put in. People don't understand. A lot of traveling time, going to school, going to other departments, but it's a very, very rewarding job.
Absolutely. You know, and I watch those videos all the time, you know, on those police dogs or high-speed chases or all of that kind of stuff on YouTube. That really intrigues me. And I want to ask you, how do you train a dog to sniff out a house and find that certain item that you're looking for, probably an illegal item like drugs or something like that? And I know they even have to climb up ladders to get the bad guy out of an attic and things like that too.
Yes, they do. So, like I said, I was one of our instructors, and the interesting part about these dogs is they can search for multiple different things. So, the Greene County Sheriff's Office has a great canine program, and one of the things that we do there is narcotics, but we also do evidence and tracking. So, the dogs, we have certain words we can give the dogs to sniff out narcotics, whether it be in a house, a building, or a vehicle. And they'll go sniff, and then they give us an indication, which with ours is normally a sitting or a down indication staring. We could also do the same with evidence. We've had people throw out, I've had a gun thrown out at Highway 13, Farm Road 94, and I found about a quarter mile over because our dogs do evidence. Same thing with people. We also do tracking with the dogs. And with the dogs tracking, that's a really fun but hard thing to teach them. But it's so rewarding.
That is amazing. And you do it, I saw yesterday or the day before, for other police departments too. We got married in Kimberling City. You didn't know this until I just said it, but you had the Kimberling City Police Department's dogs up here the other day, and we're training them and helping them out too.
Yes, we did. We've also been approached by some other departments about doing their training for their dogs. So they're thinking about coming to James and I for the training for their dogs. So.
That is amazing. This place is going to get recognized, you know, for being the best out there that I've ever seen. I'm telling you, it is phenomenal. James come up with a great idea, and like I say, we used to work together. He's the director of security at Silver Dollar City when we met, and I was one of the officers there at the metal detectors that they have to keep a handgun from going into that park. So that's what I did for a full-time job. This has always been my passion of country radio, and I've always said if you do these things long enough, you'll all meet, you know, along the way. And that's why we're here today, you know. And I've been looking forward to this. James was on board to do this radio show here, and you guys have been talking about doing a podcast. I can sure help you out on that too.
Yes, James is very good. I told him he needs to head it up.
Yeah.
So he's very good with that.
Absolutely. And we'll talk probably to James again, but for people that don't really know him, he was big on the show Live PD when it was on A&E, and then also America's Top Dog. He had that too. So
he actually helped design that whole course. James is very, very knowledgeable. He was actually my instructor to get me into canine. Him and Phil Yarnell. Phil taught James, and he taught me, and then I ended up becoming an instructor for the Greene County Sheriff's Office through James. Yeah. So we have he's very knowledgeable with dogs, and not just the training, but their health, medical conditions. There's literally not a question you can't ask him he doesn't know. Yeah. Dog's body temperatures, allergies, how to cool a dog down from heat, injuries. Yeah. He's put a lot of work into it.
We saw that just the other day. You know, he's telling one of his clients, and he's picking up his dog about, you know, how they just kind of spaz out and their mind's going 90 to nothing, you know. And you kind of have to redirect them, you know, and food might do that, treats. He was literally taking a can of that spray whipped cream, which everybody loves that, you know, and using that, you know, to get the dog focused off what else is going on and just on that alone, you know. So it's really neat to watch. You guys, if you have pets, and there are babies, that we call them fur babies, they're our family. You know, if you want to treat your family right, and everybody wants to do that, this is a place to bring them. And you got to come, just take a tour of this facility. It'd be awesome.
And we do the training as well. So a lot of dogs that get kicked out of other facilities, they come here to Canine Hideaway. Mm-hmm. And if they can't stay in the facility with other dogs or other vets, James actually gives them an option of vet training. And I head that up, and I do his training for them. And we've just been overwhelmed with the results we've gotten. People have come to us. they've had dogs that will walk on leash or can't be left at home, chew up things. And we put them through a board and train, and they are just blown away when they come back at how their dogs are doing. It's one of the most rewarding jobs.
Amazing. Well, I'm on a short leash right now. We better get back to some new country music. How about that? Thanks for being with me, Tommy. And we just became friends on social media. We'll be talking again, and we'll definitely have you back on the program. It was great to have you today. Absolutely. Let's play another local artist to Springfield. He's our good friend Danny Terrell. This is called In a Little While on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri.
I've been thinking at night while the world's asleep, dealing with the waves of emotions that run deep. Butterflies keeping me awake, create a nervous smile I can't hide. The only thought that saves me is knowing you'll be here in a little while. My world will change. Your love cuts right through my convictions and my stains. Gives me the strength to get through my trials. Just know I'll be with you in a little while. This life's a vapor, but right now it's passing by so slow. A second is an eternity when love steals the soul. The unpaved road that lies ahead might be a wild ride, but I'm ready to take it. That's when I fall into your eyes. The path becomes clear. In a little while, my world will change. Your love cuts right through my convictions and my stains. Gives me the strength to get through my trials. Just know I'll be with you in a little while. You found the perfect dress and everyone loves the ring. Changed my future with yes. It's still so hard to believe. In a little while, my world will change. Your love cuts right through my convictions and my stains. It gives me the strength to get through my trials. Just know I'll be with you. Just know I'll be with you in a little while.
Party so we draw.
It's always a party.
Just partying it up.
Your country party is here all summer.
It's summertime.
Crank up the AC, because things are heating up.
No, seriously, turn up the AC or the shirt's coming off. You don't want to see this dad bod.
Turning up the summer country right now.
Every single summer I wonder if you think about me.
Your summertime station is Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
I still think about how we used to ride around town in your hand-me-down Ford. Blue eyes on a boat dock, making small talk, trying not to
Her name is Marin Taylor. That is called Every Single Summer. Boy, it feels like summer, but it is nice and cool inside the K9 Hideaway right here in Springfield, Missouri. I know it looks like I'm in the parking lot on TV right there if you're checking us out on YouTube or Facebook Live, but I'm nice and cozy inside. It is a little noisy in here. The dogs are barking. They're always having a good time here, though, at the K9 Hideaway. And we're going to get to talk to more of their staff in the next segment after one more from a brand new artist, actually we're going to play Midwest Thick, and then we'll play that brand new artist from Branson, Missouri. Midwest Thick is local to Springfield too, and I had a good interview with Josh Angel and the guys here a while back. You can check that out on the Tim Kelly Show archives in our podcast section of the homepage of the website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Midwest Thick, this is called My Redemption on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
You know my name, but not my story. What this life drove me to do. Don't judge me till you've walked my journey. Maybe I just see a little different thing. But I don't care what you think of me. My conscience won't bother me at all. Won't try to justify my actions. My redemption ain't your call. All of my decisions, I did my time, paid my dues. I got an answer to one man only. That sure ain't you. No, that ain't you. But I don't care what you think of me. Conscience won't bother me at all. Won't try to justify my actions. My redemption ain't your call.
That is my good friends from Midwest Thick. They are one of their latest singles. It is called My Redemption, and they are from Springfield, Missouri. That's exactly where we're broadcasting from today at the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, right off of Plainview Road and 160. That turns into Campbell. If you're going north in Springfield, turn right at Plainview Road and come see us right here live. And we are on the radio, and we're also on TV, on YouTube and Facebook and all that good stuff. We tried to show this next young lady on camera. It's pretty pixelated. excited. I need to fix my green screen a little bit better, but we're having a good time here today. And who do we have right beside me?
Yeah, my name's Aubrey,
Aubrey.
and Lexus and Ansley are the 3 girls that are working today.
Good to meet y'all.
Nice to meet you.
So how long have you been helping James out here?
Since April, since he opened. Yeah, I was here since November with the previous owner, and then James bought us out in April, and I've been here since.
That's
he kind
awesome.
of recruited all of us with the building, so
Yep.
that was nice.
That's awesome. He's quite a guy, isn't he?
Pretty much,
Yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah. He got a good crew behind him buying this place, and he's been just adding all sorts of good enrichment for the dogs and spoiling them just like we want to.
There you go. You know, I talked about it in one of the last segments about how our dogs are really family. You know, we call them our fur babies and stuff like that. But isn't it a neat thing when your work environment is like family too?
Oh yeah, yeah. All of my dogs from my originals that started here at the beginning with me, you know, they're all family to me. They're all my little babies, and their
Yep.
parents know that too. We all spoil them as much as we can, just like they're spoiled at home.
You come to work and get to play every day. I saw you guys out there the other day with that foam cannon, and that looked like fun. And the dogs were loving it. And I think he got you right in the back of the head. You had foam all in your hair.
Oh, yeah.
I don't have any hair, but we love that. It's like a big bubble bath for dogs or something like that. And we all love that. You know,
Oh, yeah.
that's just a fun experience in general. Is giving a dog a bath anywhere you do it.
Oh yeah.
But that's fun. And then I was telling James too. Looks like he wants to put in a water park out back there
So
too.
he wants to put in a splash pad with a little mushroom that overflows with water and a couple other amenities for the dogs to enjoy.
Yep. So what made you want to be a part of this?
So I worked in healthcare, and I decided I didn't want to work with people anymore. And so I started working with dogs, doing board and trains for hunting dogs. And then from there, just moved over to daycare and boarding, and it was a pretty smooth transition. And I just fell in love with it immediately.
It's awesome. And this young lady, you want to talk a little bit and tell us who you are? Come on over. Get close to the microphone.
Who do I need to be?
Just right there will be fine.
All righty.
So who do we have with us now?
My name is Ainsley Colwick.
Ainsley, good to have you here. So how long have you been with James?
So I have been here since we very first originally opened in November, and then when he took over in April, I stuck around because he's a pretty awesome guy.
Yeah. He's paying you all to say that, by the way. You're on the clock, so
Right?
he's
Yeah.
like, yes, I am. That is
Trying
awesome.
to get on the good side.
Yep, there you go. So what made you want to be a part of this Canine Hideaway?
So whenever I first started working with animals back in my hometown throughout high school, I knew right then and there that I wanted to continue doing that. And so this was a perfect opportunity, and all the enrichments that we get to do with the dogs, and we're honestly like, I feel like they're all mine too. Like I would take them home with me if I could.
Yep.
It's just a good environment. We have some awesome dogs here. We have a good team. And we just do as much as we can to make sure our pups are happy and safe and having a good time every day that they come with us.
Love that. Now, you guys board the dogs in a really neat facility, and there's a lot of work to keeping it clean like it is. And so, it's neat to see young people like yourselves, taking part in that, because that's growing up for you guys and teaching you, the hard work and responsibility and taking the best care of the dogs possible. And it's just top notch around here.
Yes, that's one of our big things is we all have a little bit of OCD, so we see hair, we got to pick it up. We see a piece of food, we got to pick it up. That's our big thing, is making sure it's clean. We want people to come in and smell how clean it is in here, so that way when they come and pick up their dogs, they know their dogs aren't going home smelling like urine or having anything nasty on them.
Yeah.
We definitely go above and beyond when it comes to cleaning around
absolutely.
here, for sure.
Best part of the day is probably, like when I was in school, was recess. It's probably getting out and getting to play out back with the dogs, isn't it? That's what you really look forward to. Now, that probably happens too on a daily basis, doesn't it? Gives them exercise and, and it trains and teaches them at the same time.
Yes. Yep. So we actually just made a calendar for August with all of our different enrichments that we're going to do with them. Yesterday we did bobbing for apples. So
I saw that.
That was very fun. We had a foam party. So we're going to continue to do our foam day Fridays with everybody. They all loved it. I think we love it more than them sometimes because we have such a good time doing it. It's fun.
If you throw in those little deals of caramel with the apples, I'll be over. That's one of my favorite trees. So that looked like a lot of fun. And you do special stuff for the animals too, you know, because that is really a neat thing to do. I'd never seen bobbing for apples for the dogs before that. So it's good to meet you guys. Ansley and Aubrey, thanks for doing the segment. And
You're welcome.
We'll get James and some other folks in here maybe in a little bit. So we'll talk some more. But we're going to play some more new music from Branson, Missouri. I came across this gentleman here the other day. His name is Rich Owen, and this song is called Red Line on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Start your engine!
RVs filling the infield, peddlers holding up cold beers. Just another day out on the roundy-round. Pace car leading the parade lap. Feel the pulse of the horses on tap. Green flag waves stomping that hammer down. Here I go, pushing that red line, wide open, cut to the inside. Stand rushing by with a roar in the blink of an eye. Ain't gonna take it slow. Got 500 miles to go. Living this life one left at a time. Pushing that red line. Searching for clean air, finding that groove, grabbing the low line and making my move. Crowd on their feet as they feel that tension grow. On my way to the head of the draft, fill the mirror of the leader of the pack. Down to a shootout, one more lap to go. Well, here I go, pushing that red line, wide open, cutting to the inside. Stand rushing by with a roar in the blink of an eye. Ain't gonna take it slow. Got 500 miles to go. Living this life one left at a time. Pushing that red line. Let's push it. Well, here I go, pushing that red line, wide open, cutting to the inside. Stands rushing by with a roar in the blink of an eye. Ain't gonna take it slow. Got 500 miles to go. Living this life one lap at a time. Pushing the red line. Yeah, I'm pushing the red line. Pushing the red line.
Another hour of the best in new country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You tell me you were wrong to ever let me go. There was a time I would have died to hear you say that. I used to break down at the sight or a sound of you across the room. The pain was so bad. Now you're standing here with both arms open wide. that carved up my will for surviving. But time dulled the blades and healed the cuts they made. I can't forget the scars my heart is hiding. Now you ask me if I'm still in love with you, and my silence fills up the room. It almost makes me cry, almost but not quite. I'm over you just enough to find the strength to be tough. I've simply come too far to give you back my heart, and as I watch you fight the tears in your eyes, it almost makes me cry. I'm over you just enough to find the strength to be tough. I've simply come too far to give you back my heart, and as I watch you fight the tears in your eyes, it almost makes me cry. It almost makes me cry.
Her name is Ariel Franz. That is her brand new single out to radio. It almost makes me cry. Boy, it does when I hear that song too. She is 13 years old, ladies and gentlemen, and that song was in my email last Thursday, and we're going to put her on the radio a bunch in between now and September the 6th, when she will be my special guest on a New Music Friday edition of The Tim Kelly Show. We'll hit the airwaves at 7 p.m. Central Time that night on our website at KICRIndieCountryRadio.com. Check out the full live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of that website. I got some good ones coming up, and I'm excited to talk to that talented young lady, Ariel Franz. Go find her and like her Facebook page all over social media. She is fantastic. This next artist is Preston Hoffman. This is called Bad Weather. Oh, not today. It's sunny and 81 outside right now in Springfield, Missouri at the K9 Hideaway on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
No cowboy wants to draw his name. That old bull is starting to gain some fame. They call him by the name Bad Weather. Well, it ain't second right, I'll give you a score, but after that you ain't gonna wanna ride no more. You pick the bull, you'll get the horns. Bad Weather. 1,500 pounds, it's gonna throw you around. And it's 8 seconds left on the clock. 8 swings over when they pop that lock. Coming out sideways, 7 seconds left. Gripping that rope cause you're scared to death. Looking at it jumping, you can feel the kick. See how many and you're down to 6. 5 for the drama, it's a rodeo rhyme when you're riding out the storm. Bad weather. Gone all the way. Bad weather is a storm no man can take. It's a record that you just can't break. Bad weather, but you're hanging on for dear life. This is your chance, boy, it's gotta be tonight. You got 4 seconds left of this fight. Bad weather, so put your feet in the fire. It's outside, away 7 seconds left. Gripping that rope cause you're scared to death. Bugging and then jumping, you can feel the kicks. You're on many and now you're down to 6. 5 for the drama, it's a rodeo rhyme when you're riding out the storm. Bad weather, yeah, bad weather. This cowboy life ain't for everybody. It's my time. Y'all go on ahead and hop on that bull, see how far you get. Go on, don't be shy.
Once again, his name is Preston Hoffman. That is his latest single out to radio. It is called Bad Weather. Man, it is nice today. It felt like about 102 yesterday, but no matter how hot it is or cold it is outside, it is nice in the K9 Hideaway where we're at right now in Springfield, Missouri. We are just off of Plainview Road and 160. Head north, that goes to Campbell, but take a ride at Plainview Road if you're going north and come see us at the K9 Hideaway. And man, these dogs got it made in here. It is nice and cool. They've got huge big screen TVs to look at, and it is awesome right here, and it is luxury at its finest for your dog. It's like the Hilton Hotel, ladies and gentlemen, inside the K9 Hideaway today. This next artist is Walker Montgomery. I was asked to write a quote about this next song. It is real country music, and that's what we play on the radio. This is called Leave Your Leaving Behind from Walker Montgomery on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
You've been gone, long gone for a while. I've tried to move on, but I can't get past your smile. Girl, I'm not over you, not by a million miles. Don't know if I'll ever leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can't fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. I know it's crazy to be standing at your door. I've stayed away till I can't take it anymore. Is there any way to be the way we were before? 'Cause I'm not sure I can leave your leaving behind. Find a little peace of mind. You set me free where I can't fly. I keep hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving behind. If you just say the word, I'll walk away from you. I'll admit that we are through. But if you feel the way I do, girl, leave your leaving behind. Help me find some peace of mind. Set me free where I can't fly. I've been hoping and praying someday that I might leave your leaving
Great country tunes on the radio.
Get it? Today's country.
Country lives right here. Country is what we do. Today's country. More of today's new country now.
I love the music.
You're listening to KICR Indie Country Radio, syndicated worldwide, playing new country's best.
Now this is my kind of country. New country. New country. New country.
Said you don't want me anymore. You got your Ford all packed up, but I can't seem to walk back out that door. What did I do? Tell me, what did I do? I was falling harder than the rain. Now I'm just drowning in the pain. Standing in this cloud of dust, watching your taillights glow. You left me feeling so foolish. How could I not know? You're just a boy, doing what boys do, leaving a girl who never knew. It wasn't easy for us, technical, but thought we made it through. I could see it in your eyes. It was never something that you couldn't do. Now what do I do? Tell me, what can I do? Tears are rolling down my face. Nothing I do can make you stay. 'Cause now I'm in this cloud of dust, watching your taillights glow. Left me feeling so foolish. How could I not know? You're just a boy, doing what boys do, leaving a girl who never knew. Oh, think about you all the time. Oh, back when you were mine. You held me close, memories can't let go. Before I was in this cloud of dust, watching your taillights glow. When everything was so perfect, I didn't even know. You're just a boy, doing what boys do. You're leaving a girl who never knew. Yeah, I'm the girl who never knew.
She is making her radio debut today on the Tim Kelly Show. Her name is Sophie Tabesh. That is Tabesh. Go check her out all over social media. She came across my YouTube feed with that brand new song. It is called Never Knew. Sophie Tabesh. A lot of talent out there in the world of country music and female talent. How about that? Love it. This next artist has been a special guest on my program in the past. His name is Michael Lee, and he works with my good friends at Brickshore Media. And a big shout out to Nicole Zeller and all the folks over there from Nashville, Tennessee. We hope you're staying nice and dry and cool today. This is called Keep On Living from Michael Lee on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, broadcasting live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on this Indie Wednesday.
Made it through yesterday, thought I couldn't. I felt like giving up, but I wouldn't. Every breath and every smile I held on. I got bruises and I've got scars, and I can't show you where they are. But underneath, there still beats a heart so strong. Keep praying, believing, still searching, still reaching. Keep trusting, never losing faith. Unbroken, unshaken, surviving the roads I've taken. I get up every day, keep on living. I can't see tomorrow, unsure what it may hold. Should it be joy or sorrow? There's one thing I know. Keep praying, believing, still searching, still reaching. Keep trusting, never losing faith. Unbroken, unshaken, I'm surviving the roads I've taken. I get up every day, keep on living. I get up every day, keep on living. I keep on living, keep on living. I keep on
Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day?
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com.
I thought I knew how to get over you, dragging these chains, but I never knew cold, and I never knew rain. But what I didn't know that's killing me is I never knew pain. What if I never knew love? What if I never knew you? Is there anything I was ever sure of? Can there be no denying? What if I'd never been born? I know that I wouldn't be dying. What if I never knew you? What if I never knew love? Been out of my mind, searching my soul. The only answers I find are the useless ones I already know. That life will go on
Her name is Lily Pearl Black. She is the daughter of Clint Black and Lisa Hartman Black, and that is her debut single. It is called Never Knew Love, Lily Pearl Black. Go check out the great video to that on YouTube as well. We're going to play a couple of more songs, and then we're going to do another segment with the owner of K9 Hideaway and my good friend James Craigmile when we continue on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com. We are live on there right now. Just hit that Radio Boss player if you want to listen to the live show. You can also see this face for radio on YouTube. Go over to YouTube at KICR, Indie Country Radio as well. And it looks like I'm sitting in the parking lot, but I'm nice and cozy, and it is real cool in here today at the K9 Hideaway. This next artist is the lead singer for a great group called Tainted Lyric, and recently he has embarked on a solo country music career. His name is Stephen Champion. This is called Tell Me Your Story on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on an Indie Wednesday.
Every story my grandpa told, I carry with me until I go see him again. And that was Grandma's best friend. From Sunday supper up on a hill to working out in that cornfield and learning how to behave, that's how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fishing reel. Finding no back road, no one knows. Tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. Every fall it's the county fair, seeing people you know standing everywhere, just catching up. It's a small town kind of love. A handshake on top of just hello. Talk about your plans for tomorrow. Some would be amazed at how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fishing reel. Finding no back road, no one knows. Tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. Yeah, my mom and daddy taught me to be a man and lend a hand to those in need. Don't be afraid, just work hard and you'll succeed. It's how I was raised. A Friday night bonfire hanging out in a field, a couple buddies grab a drink and a fishing reel. Find an old back road no one knows, and tear it up until the rooster crows. Sunday mornings off of dressing up and going to church, giving thanks to God for one life's work. Roots run deeper than a Georgia pine. Tell me your story, I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. I'll tell you mine. Oh, I'll tell you mine.
Nobody knows new country
like we know new country.
Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
There's a pine tree stand down in Alabama, just waiting on winter. Some boys in the blind out in South Louisiana, just waiting on dinner. There's a 26-footer off the Carolina coast with a big one on the line. There's a tailgate drop with a cold shiner box. I know, 'cause that one's mine. Talking about trucks, ducks, bucks, and big fishing when it ain't that time of year. Yeah, we keep it rods and reel around here. It's all John boats and John Deere's. We like our songs with a steel and a banjo. Spend our checks on camo and ammo and redneck 35s, long neck Friday nights. Love living life in a country where there's trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. You know what I'm talking about. Trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. As long as they're selling corn at the feed store, yeah, we'll be filling up feeders till season comes around. That's about when these churches start missing believers. Can't drive by a field without slowing down. Yeah, you never know what might be running round. Can't drive by a pond and not wonder what's in it. Every day, every hour, every minute is trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. Fishing when it ain't that time of year. Yeah, we keep our rods and reel around here. It's all John boats and John Deere's. We like our songs with a steel and a banjo. Spend our checks on camo and ammo and redneck 35s, long neck Friday nights. Love living life in a country where there's trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. You know what I'm talking about. Trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. Fishing when it ain't that time of year. Yeah, we keep it rods and reel around here. It's all John boats and John Deere's. We like our songs with a steel and a banjo. Spend our checks on camo and ammo and redneck 35s, long neck Friday nights. Love living life in a country where there's trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. Yeah, trucks, ducks, bucks, and bigs. You know what I'm talking about.
His name is Brian Kelly. He is one half of Florida Georgia Line. Yeah, they split up and went on their own. That is called Trucks, Ducks, Bucks, and Beer. We don't have any bucks in here, but we got plenty of dogs.
We have plenty of dogs here. That's true.
And we're trying to make some bucks. How about that?
Yes. It takes a lot of money to take care of dogs, especially if you want to take care. I've been called bougie before. And I want my facility to be bougie for these dogs whenever they come in.
Man, it is bougie to the max, my friend. James Craigmile, the owner of K9 Hideaway, with me today in Springfield, Missouri. We're just off of Plainview Road and 160. If you take that north, it turns into Campbell. But hang a right before you get there and come over Plainview Road about a block away. You'll see a big sign out there that says K9 Hideaway. Looks like I'm sitting in your parking lot, but we're actually nice and cool inside here, and it is bougie, man. I love it.
It is. For a car wash, I think this place was built in the 1970s. This is an old abandoned car wash.
That is cool.
This is the car wash that you had to get out of your car with the wand and the scrubber brush and wash it yourself, not just ride through.
Yeah, well, you've seen my ride. I pimped my ride out with Chief stickers, and you pimped this place out that used to be a car wash. That is for
I tell you
sure.
what, we need to get the Chiefs down here with your ride and my building.
Yep.
I think it'd go over really well.
There you go. Absolutely. Let's talk a little bit about how you started this place. I guess you've been open since April is what I heard from the last couple of ladies that we interviewed.
Yes. So the building was actually renovated back in November of last year. And then I purchased it in April of this year.
Okay.
So we've been open a few months. And this summer was really good to us. We have a lot of dogs boarding. Not a lot of daycare dogs. We need to get some more daycare dogs in here. But people are home during the summertime with their kids, So the dog stays home. They save money on daycare with the kids.
Right.
They save money on daycare with the dogs.
And I saw you're full for this coming weekend, so you need to put a no vacancy sign out there, I guess, this weekend, like a doggy hotel might do.
We do, yeah. We're blessed. This weekend, we don't have any vacancy. I wish that we did. I wish that we had a bigger facility, more rooms, more of these luxury calming rooms. I wish we had more of them, just so that we could give those dogs a place to come so they're not all stressed out.
Yeah. Now, I've been talking about how you take care of this facility and how neat it is in here, and it is bougie, and that's inside and outside, folks. The other day on your Facebook page, you were showing a picture of Stanley Steamer out there actually steam cleaning the AstroTurf that you got, and somebody was down there smelling it and make sure that it was all good. I'm like, these people are dedicated to do that.
Oh, they are too. You know, the thing with dogs, the urine, female dogs are the worst with the smell from their urine. But it holds and it collects in the ground. So I'm trying to come up with innovative ways to be able to make the facility smell better. And, you know, whenever you have 100 dogs in here a day that come through, it's impossible to eliminate every single odor. Even at your own home, it's impossible. But like I say, we're forward thinkers, we're innovative thinkers, and we're trying to come up with new ways. And I have to report that it didn't work.
It didn't work. Oh, man. Well, I got something for you. I don't know if you've been hearing this the last couple of days, and you were talking about possible sponsors. Have you heard that Dolce & Gabbana has a dog cologne now?
What?
That is out? Yep, absolutely. Check it out.
Oh, we need to. So I need Dolce & Gabbana to help sponsor these dogs, because these dogs are bougie dogs here.
They are, absolutely. That's a real deal, man. Check it out. Dolce & Gabbana, or however you say it.
I am certainly doing that. So my girls do the TikToking for me. They do a lot of the Facebook, most of the Facebook that you see, and Instagram. So I'm going to have them start hashtagging in that and Dolce & Gabbana.
Yeah.
And get these dogs smelling pretty when they leave.
Absolutely. And that is the thing for a lot of folks, you know, and, you know, you're going to be grooming dogs here pretty soon and all of that and making them smell good. But, you know, getting our dogs in my, you know, nice ride, I bought brand new, you know, that's the thing that I think about. So it's a pickup truck. They'd have to ride in the back. But you kind of, you know, I pick my days, you know, because, you know, I'm sure you, and working for the sheriff's department back in the day, and you probably still see it all the time on the news of people leaving a pet in a hot car. Never want to do that.
Yep. No, you don't. And they make, like I say, today's technology, there's no sense in having a dog in your vehicle and not having it monitored. Listen, we all go out. We love taking our pets with us. And we all take that, well, I'm only going to be in the store for a few minutes. Well, if you're going to be in the store for a few minutes, make sure that your dog has water. Make sure that you have the proper heat alarm or heat equipment in the vehicle to notify you. You know, it's sad to see all these dogs dying in these law enforcement vehicles when it could really be prevented by taking a second and stop trying to rush through life. Just take a second and remember that you have your dog with you in your car. They're a precious gift. They don't have thumbs. They can't get up there and honk the horn for you. And they certainly can't roll the windows down. Otherwise, they jump out and run off. So I agree, and I'm glad you brought that up, you know, and that's one thing about the dogs when they leave our facility is they smell clean. They don't smell like urine. They don't smell like dirt.
Absolutely.
They don't have muddy paws getting in your brand new ride.
Yep, and a couple of spritzes of that new cologne from Dolce & Gabbana, man, that'd be pimp too.
Come on, Dolce & Gabbana.
That's awesome. You've been looking at my playlist and you said, is that Travis Tritt's daughter you getting ready to play? And it absolutely is. Her name is Tyler Reese Tritt, not Twit. That's me. This is her latest single called Texas Hold Him. How about that? On the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio. New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday, live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri.
Midnight taillights, car packed up like a thief in the night in a quiet rush. Goodbye, my love, leaving us at the state line. I bet he don't know and he don't deserve the way it's gonna hurt when he finally learns I'm gone. I've known too long his arms ain't where I belong. Texas, hold him and keep him under your sky, 'cause I'm leaving and I'm needing all the help I can get tonight. If he follows, won't you slow him down? 'Cause if I see
You're listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday, live from K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
She's a perfect mess in the morning. She's my sunshine when it's storming. She's my everything I'll ever need. She's the reason that I breathe. I'm her total wreck by evening, but I'll be her reason for believing in a love that holds a place for hearts that finish the race. She's a guiding light through the dark of night, even when the world just don't feel right. Hand in hand we'll face each test. In these arms, baby, find good rest. She's the calm when the world's too loud, lifts me up, makes a man so proud. Together we'll make our way, 'cause we finally found a love that stays. She's a perfect mess in the morning. She's my sunshine when it's storming. She's my everything I'll ever need. She's the reason that I breathe. I'm her total wreck by evening, but I'll be her reason for believing in a love that holds a place for hearts that finish the race. In this crazy world we're living, wrecks and storms are always given, but still the love keeps shining through to see the perfect side of you. She's a perfect mess in the morning. She's my sunshine when it's storming. She's my everything I'll ever need. She's the reason that I breathe. I'm her total wreck by evening, but I'll be her reason for believing in a love that holds a place for hearts to finish the race.
His name is Caden Collins. That is Kaden, and his song right there is called Perfect Mess. Been playing that one since I got it, especially on New Music Friday. I'm going to wear the new off of that one. It is good stuff. My good friend Caden Collins. How about back-to-back Cadens? This is Caden. His name is Caden Wilson. And this is called Make Her Love Me on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri.
Daddy knows the answer to everything. Oh, how to skin a buck and wet a lime and fix that truck to make it mine. But Daddy, there's something I need to know. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I'd treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? Well, I've done all that I know to do. I've held the door, I heard her cry about all them other guys, but I can't seem to make her mine. I love a girl that don't love me. I know that I treat her like a queen. To me, that's exactly what she is. I pray one day she'll come around. I'd steal her heart if I knew how. So Daddy, can you please tell me, how do I make her love me? I took her hand, she took my name, and now that she feels the same. I get to love a girl that now loves me. I always treat her like a queen, and cause to me that's exactly what she is. But now I finally made her mine. I love her till the day we die. Daddy, thank you for all your advice. I finally made her mine. Yeah, she's all mine.
Hey y'all, it's May Estes, and you're listening to Tim Kelly on KICR Indie Country Radio.
I've seen your hands grease stained, turn a wrench, swing a hammer, take apart a V8, put it back together and never miss a move. They just know what to do. And I've seen your hands 10 and 2, headed east on 40, hometown in the rear view. You left for me, letting go of everything so I could chase a dream. Steady and true and strong, and right where I belong. Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my own guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life, wearing that band. I hope your hand's always holding mine. I felt your hands in the dark, light me up all over, running through my hair and pulling me closer like nobody else. You know me better than I know myself. You pick me up when I can't stand, like my mama prayed for, kind of man. Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding the door and my own guitar, there on my knee in a crowd in a dive bar, holding a ring in my heart for the rest of my life, wearing that band. Keep your hands always holding mine. Holding mine.
Her name is Mae Estes. She recently got to open at the Grand Ole Opry. That was actually about a year and a half ago in March. And then she opened for Lainey Wilson recently. And she just got signed to Big Machine Records, a huge record label. But I love still playing her. She is from Hope, Arkansas originally. Mae Estes. It is M-A-E. And join her on TikTok on Monday. She does these May Day Mondays. It's really cool. That's as awesome. Well. So, good stuff. James Craigmile, the owner of K9 Hideaway, with us today. And I want to ask you this. Now, you were on America's Top Dog. You've done a lot of stuff for the Sheriff's Department. You were on Live PD and got known for that. A couple of years ago, you were asked to host one of the largest independent award shows out there called the Josie Music Awards. And that is happening coming up in October again at the Grand Ole Opry in Nashville, Tennessee.
Yes, I'm excited about that. I'd love to get back out there and do more stuff with the Josie Music Awards. Fun fact, my grandparents started the Ball Number Show in Branson, Missouri, and have played the Grand Ole Opry.
I remember that. The Mabe family, isn't it? Yeah, awesome. Yeah. And I'm friends with Tim Mabe.
That's my cousin.
Got to have enough Tims in this world.
You got to have enough Tims, that's right.
But, that is good stuff. And so the Bald Knobber's been doing it for a long, long time. We just actually recently went and saw that show again. I hadn't seen it in years, and it's still funny and hilarious, and they play some good country music in there, too.
They
do.
Yeah. Absolutely, yep.
And you got to come to the Branson Show Awards if you've got that Sunday off. That's going to be September the 8th. I'm going to get to do my radio show from there, too.
I'll be there.
Yeah, we're going to get to dress up, and I've got a tux that I've had altered and everything. So I'm going to be looking really pimp and bow tie.
I just want to come take a picture with you.
Okay. That'll be fun. They've got the banner there and everything for the Branson Show Awards. And that's going to be September the 8th, by the way, folks, at the Pierce Arrow Theater. I'm going to be on the air from noon till 3 p.m. Central Time, and they're going to kick off their show at 3 to 6 p.m., so that's going to be a fun time. And I'll be interviewing some of those artists that are nominated for Branson Show Awards this year. A lot of talent in this area, isn't there?
There is, yeah. A lot of people don't know the hidden talent that comes from here. I mean, everything from artists to music artists to actors.
Yep.
We have a lot of
dog trainers. You were just talking to a lady here that's helping you out too.
Yes.
You know, this place is busy. I mean, we were here the other day when we were getting ready to do the radio show and looking at everything, and just in the last hour of people picking up their dogs, I was just blown away.
Yeah, we have a lot of people here. We're in a good location. We're right here on what they call the medical mile. Because the two major hospitals here are on the same road or close to the same road that we are. So we have a lot of doctors and attorneys that live down here in this area, a lot of prominent people in our community and our society that live here. And we're just blessed to have the clients that we have.
There you go. And speaking of clients, you also are looking for sponsors. We'd love to be one of them, but you're also looking to take on other sponsors now. How can somebody go about sponsoring you if they wish?
We are. So the sponsorships that we're looking for, we have these luxury calming suites, and we want to be able to continue to build these luxury calming suites. They cost a lot of money to do it. So we have a full glass door on the front of it. We're wanting to put people's logos or company logo. Maybe an individual wants to sponsor it. We'll put their name on that door. They get for the sponsorship X number amount of training sessions, boarding sessions, daycare sessions with their dogs. Maybe they don't have a pet of their own. Maybe they want to gift that to a family member or to an employee of the month or an employee of the year. And we also are going to be building the one and only splash pad / water park here at our facility.
That will be awesome.
I've got a couple of companies coming out this week to draw up some drawings, renderings for that splash park, and maybe a company would want to sponsor the splash park, and we'll call it, maybe Custard Island or something.
There you go.
If Andy's Custard wanted to sponsor, or something.
First thing I thought of when I saw that on the Facebook page you have the other day was maybe you got that idea from where we used to work together at Silver Dollar City down there where the kids can do that. They're stepping on these little dots and they shoot water up in the air, and it's just a fun time.
It is. We have a 9-foot splash pad here. We've got swimming pools. We've got the foam machine. But I thought, there are a lot of dogs that love playing in water. Humans, we have water parks at the city. We have whitewater that we can go to. But I don't know of an actual real splash park that the community can come to and bring their dogs for their dogs to have fun.
Man, that's going to bring them in droves. You're going to have to make this place bigger.
That's the goal.
Yeah, like I said, it looks like we're sitting in the parking lot on TV, but you're going to have to make that parking lot bigger too. And this is a really nice parking lot. Now, yesterday the heat index, I think it said, feels like 102. So that water park's going to be awesome when you get that done.
Yep.
Just to go out there and cool off, and probably see you out there quite a bit too.
I'll be the lifeguard on duty.
Absolutely. Well, this next song is by a gentleman that got asked to open for Tim McGraw 2 summers ago. He was a special guest on my show shortly after that, and the song is called See You In It, and I thought this is a perfect segue for the K9 Hideaway. We'd love to see you in it too.
Absolutely.
And your pets.
And your pets.
Today on the Tim Kelly Show on KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Remember that time we were sitting there beneath the porch light on a late night? You were just smiling back at me. The world took the back seat. I was hanging on your every word. Or that night we caught the late show. Your daddy didn't know we were flying down a back road. His F-150 was where I stole your heart in the Georgia dirt. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down, but every red light street sign leads me back in town to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this 2-bed, 1-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. Now I can still see summer sundress, your hair in a mess. We were everybody's dream, always be 18. Thought we had forever found. I can see you in this town, and you think I'd burn it down, but every red light street sign leads me back in town to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this 2-bed, 1-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. I tried leaving, but every time I try to cross that county line, I find leaving here means leaving you behind. I can see you in this town, and you think I burn it down, but every red light street sign leads me back in time to a place where I'm loving you. And I can see memories as I walk down this 2-bed, 1-bath home. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. Ain't a corner in this town your love ain't living. I know you're gone, but I see you in it. I see you in it.
Best in New Country starts now on Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
You said come just as you are, skin and bones, you smell like a bar. You sure you want me there this way? Well, I'm on my way. grab this bottle just in case. Lord, I'm too ashamed to pray, and I'm bringing this problem to you now. If the prodigal son returns, the only way that I know how, the only way that I know how, I'm gonna drive my steel horse down to the altar, put my hands on the tank and pray. Lord, I ain't got much to offer, but I ain't trying to die this way. So may this old bottle be the body, and this bourbon be the blood. If I pour it out, will you take my offering? Give me the strength to never pick it up. Here I stand, just as I am. You know most folks don't understand that I'm talking about pouring out my best friend. It sounds so sad, but that's how it is, and that's why it's gotta end. Lord, I've tried it by myself. Forget my pride, I need your help. I'm gonna drive my steel horse down to the altar, put my hands on the tank and pray. Lord, I ain't got much to offer, but I ain't trying to die this way. May this old bottle be the body, and this bourbon be the blood. If I pour it out, will you take my offering? Give me the strength to never pick it up. Here I stand, just as I am. Feel that old river full of tears and whiskey, the blood I've spilled and the wars I've raised, 1,000 love lost and heartbroken memories, scars on my heart, the skin I'm wearing raised me up, a brand new man, so I can face this world just as I am. You said come just as you are, skin and bones, a broken heart. You kept your word, Lord, here I stand. I'm born again, just as I am.
His name is Mark Ware, Mark Ware Music, if you want to find him on social media. And I got to meet him backstage when he performed for the Nashville Roadhouse Live Show out of Branson, Missouri. That was last year, and man, I can't believe it's been almost a year ago already when we met, but we are working out the details on having him on the Tim Kelly Show as a special guest as well. Stay tuned to that live interview schedule at the bottom of the homepage of KICR IndieCountryRadio.com, and keep up with everybody that I will be speaking with. I have spoken with this next gentleman we're going to play several times. He's my good friend from Nashville, Tennessee, Carl Wayne Meekins, and he has been to Branson and performed live for a few shows, the Nashville Roadhouse Live and also Branson Country USA. By the way, you can check out weekly episodes of that on our website as well. Carl Wayne Meekins, and he's kicking off hour number 3 of the show with his latest single called A Color for Lonely on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday, live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri.
She showed me her favorite pictures as I painted her bedroom walls. This one's my son's graduation. He
He's a doctor now with kids of his own. Here's one of my late husbands. I still think about him day and night. That's why I'm changing the colors. I'm just trying to move on with my life. But I don't have a color for lonely. I can only cover over the past. No, I don't have a color for lonely, and I can't paint yesterday back. Wish I could ease the pain, make it go away, but I don't have a color for that. No, I wish I had a color for lonely. He told me his wife up and left him for someone that she just met. Now there's a for sale sign in his front yard that he's just trying to forget. Could you patch up the nail holes where pictures of us used to hang? Thought I could live here without her, but man, I can't. No, I don't have a color for lonely. I can only cover over the past. No, I don't have a color for lonely, and I can't paint yesterday back. Wish I could ease the pain, make it go away, but I don't have a color for that. No, I wish I had a color for lonely. Hundreds of houses I've painted o'er the years, but I haven't found yet a color that goes with tears. No, I don't have a color for lonely. I can only cover over the past. No, I don't have a color for lonely, and I can't paint yesterday back. Wish I could ease the pain, make it go away, but I don't have a color for that. No, I wish I had a color for lonely. Had a color for lonely. Had a color for lonely. Had the color for lonely.
New country sounds like this.
Hey moon, I'm giving it all that I got. Hey moon, I'm down to my last shot.
And this.
Felt like living and I felt like dying. Oh, come on back to me.
And this.
Hey, pretty boy, you were pretty sure it was gonna work out for you.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR Indie Country Radio.
You like the fast lane, I like them back roads. You dig your heels in and I go where the wind blows.
She is an alumni artist of NBC's The Voice. She was on Team Kelly Clarkson, and she has been my special guest on the Tim Kelly Show numerous times. My good friend from Norco, California, the one, the only Miss Presley Tennant, and her latest single right there called Somebody Like You. Well, we're sending the show out to somebody like you today, and somebody like you needs to come down and check out this fine facility, the K9 Hideaway, where we're broadcasting live from today. It is just off of Plainview Road and 160, which leads to Campbell, and right here in Springfield on the south side. Turn right at Plainview Road if you're heading north. Come over about a block and you'll see the K9 Hideaway sign, and you can check out this fine facility with or without your dog today. Come in and say hello. Meet James Craigmile and his staff. They are fantastic people, and it sure has been a pleasure having them on the program today. Always a pleasure to play this next gentleman. We met 10 years ago at a great award show in Nashville, Tennessee. He is from Arizona. He is Tony Corrales with the Tony Corrales Band, and his latest single is called Lost in the Mail on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
Hello, darling. How are you? I sent you out some thoughts, it's been a week or two. I wrote it down, cause it's too hard to say. I get choked up with a could you, would you be in my life? Thinking that someday maybe you'd be my wife. I sent you out my best, but seems it's gone astray. I've got a letter for you and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. It was time to deliver, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. Well, who knows now? Maybe it's true, it could have been a blessing, and I've been a fool. Still I gotta take a chance and hand it straight to you. I got a letter for you and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. It was signed, still delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. No rain, no sleet, no snow, no hail will fail, cause next time I'm sending it certified mail. I got a letter for you and it's breaking my heart, cause it could be the making of a brand new start. It seems that you don't know what I'm talking about. It was signed, still delivered, that's what I thought. Forever said the fancy little stamp that I bought. I should be on top of the world with the wind in my sail, but it got lost in the mail. Yeah, it got lost in the
Uh-oh. Guess what day it is? Guess what day it is? Huh? Anybody? Julie, hey, guess what day it is? Oh, come on, I know you can hear me. Mike. What day is it, Mike? Leslie, guess what today is?
It's hump day.
How happy are people who listen to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri?
I'd say happier than a camel on Wednesday.
Hump day!
Get happy. Get the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, IndieCountryRadio.com.
Wrecked me like a shotgun fire, rocked my world and left my entire heart on the bathroom floor. These days alone, I feel like a hand grenade. Split second could change my fate, set me off and shake me to the core. Good Lord, this life can sure get rough. I've been toe to toe with these demons. They battered and broke me to pieces. Let me tell you now, this girl's too proud to ever back on down. See, my life ain't defined by heartbreak, 'cause everyone here's got a mistake. There's love in my heart, grace in the stars, and hope in the skies. Irrevocable, reminds me I'm unbreakable. No matter how it gets, I've been toe to toe with these demons. They battered and broke me to pieces. Let me tell you now, this girl's too proud to ever back on down. See, my life ain't defined by heartbreak, 'cause everyone here's got a mistake. There's love in my heart, grace in the stars, and hope in the skies. Yeah, hope in the skies. Yeah, yeah. And broken I find healing, in faith I find a reason, in forgiveness I found freedom. I've been toe to toe with these demons. They battered and broke me to pieces. Let me tell you now, this girl's too proud to ever back on down. My life ain't defined by heartbreak, 'cause everyone here's got a mistake. There's love in my heart, grace in the stars, and hope in the sky.
Her name is Tiona Campbell, and that is her brand new single. It is called Hope in the Scars, and we just became friends on social media. That's the first time I've got to play her song, so she's making her radio debut tonight on the Tim Kelly Show on this Indie Wednesday. This next artist is a full-time firefighter in our nation's capital when he's not making great country music. His name is James Rose. This is called What Are You Listening To? How about the Tim Kelly Show on KICR, Indie Country Radio, live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on this Indie Wednesday.
I put that record on, girl, you know what song, and I let it play again and again. You're in every line, takes me back in time. Yeah, tonight I'm wondering, what are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where it's not on eyes and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station, tears still falling, heart still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I like to believe that you're just like me, trying to figure out how a good thing goes bad. And I don't know, I can't let it go, but it's about to drive me mad. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band or some college town bar where it's not on eyes and air guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station, tears still falling, heart still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? Is it a feel-good song, get you driving too fast, the one that gets you moving on past the past, or the kind that you can't help singing along, singing whoa, whoa? Is it headphones on the downtown train, or a window seat on an outbound plane? Is it LA, sunny or Memphis blue? I wish I knew, I wish I knew. What are you listening to? Is it a cover band in some college town bar where it's not on knives and their guitars? Or is it something to get you through? Just a sad song playing on the radio station, tears still falling, heart still breaking, 'cause you're hanging on. Or is it a love song about someone new? What are you listening to? I put that record on, girl, you know what song, and I let it play again and again.
In a world, there was one man, Tim Kelly, and there was only one radio station, Indie Country Radio.
You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. With all the things that lift you up and everything that's brought you here, happiness can rise above and take away all your fears. Living life with love and hugs, not looking in the rearview mirror, letting go of all that was. Finally catch those falling tears. Don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad in this sad world. Everything that's gone bad in this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's a win, girl. Take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. If you feel like giving up, well, you should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, and just as long as something's there, live your life with hope and trust. Well, these arms are holding us, but if you feel like giving up, just know they're strong enough. But don't worry about nothing, 'cause we ain't got it that bad. You ain't gotta be sad this sad world, everything that's gone bad. In this bad world, you got beauty and health. That's the win, girl. Take a look at yourself. Just take a look at yourself. You ain't gotta be sad. If you feel like giving up, you should know we've all been there. It's not about what's in your cup, just as long as something's there.
His name is Jonathan Lynn. That is his latest single out to radio. It is called Sad Girl, but when I play that song, we make a happy girl or two. We'll send that out to Donna, who is listening to us and chatting with us in our live chat room on Facebook and YouTube. She is from Nashville, Tennessee, and loves her some Jonathan Lynn. Well, I have had a blast hanging out today at K9 Hideaway. We're going to do another segment with the owner, James Craigmile. Man, thanks for having us today. This has been fun.
Absolutely. Thank you. I see what you did there. You segued from sad girl to happy girl. I like that.
That's right. We don't want no sad girls. We've talked a lot about boarding dogs in this facility, but you also board cats too, as well.
Yes, we do. So the whole K9 Hideaway thing came. I've been a law enforcement officer now for 21 years.
Wow.
And I always liked the whole Bonnie and Clyde vibe. I think I went the wrong way. I should have probably went into like the gangster era or something. So the K9 Hideaway developed because I wanted something that the dogs could go hide away at, or that pets could go hide away at. And so our cat room, we've called it the Cat Speakeasy. Mm-hmm. So it's the speakeasy in there, and they have some cat condos on there that are just gorgeous inside and out. And the Hideaway, it's kind of got that Hideaway vibe back there. It's the really nice, rich, luxurious look, but when you turn the lights out, it looks like you're going into an old-time type theme. I guess you would say it's got the firelights going through there, and it's pretty neat.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Now, I've been playing this Hump Day Wednesday camel commercial and edited that off of the old Geico commercial. Would you ever board a camel? You got the room in here, I can tell you that.
We may, as long as I can say Hump Day.
One hump or two. We have had a great time on this Hump Day, and man, I'm glad the weather's cooler. It's nice inside here, but doesn't really matter what the weather's doing outside. These dogs and cats are treated like top of the line.
They are, too.
In fact, he was on America's Top Dog. We talked about that a little bit ago.
Yeah.
Every dog that comes in here gets top dog treatment.
They do, yeah. America's Top Dog was great. A&E, they asked me to develop that show and help them host it. Had a great time doing that. I was on Great American Country and hosted a dog show on there for Project Canine Hero. And, just all of the time that you see the dogs and you see how they're brought into these places and even the shelters and stuff. Our motto is "Don't give up on me."
Yeah,
and then that's the dog saying that to the owner. Mm-hmm. Don't give up on me, dog, and we got it in quotation marks. And that's what we want to do. We don't want parents to give up on the dogs, and we want them to be able to bring them here, get the training, do the daycare, do the boarding. Because whenever their dog goes home and they're anxious, the mom and dad, they're looking at each other like, "My gosh, this happens every single time we take them somewhere. I just don't want to do it anymore. I can't do it." And they abandon their dog. So we don't want them to give up on them. We want them to have that quiet, nice, tranquil, fun place to come. We want to be the grandparents for the dogs.
Yeah, absolutely. That is so neat. Now, I want to ask you this, too. I was talking to Tommy earlier, and he said, when we were talking about the Kimberley City was here the other day from their police department, you were working with their canines. Do you know about how far away you have had a client come from to take advantage of these services here at K9 Hideaway?
Well, so I do online training, online Zoom training, and I've trained everywhere from Asia to Mexico,
no kidding,
to Australia to Germany. Canada is some of our biggest fans here. I have trained a lot of dogs in Canada. But as far as physically in person, Denver, Colorado.
Denver, Colorado. I'm on KUHS Denver on Denver, Colorado on Sundays and Mondays.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I get tons of great Canadian country music. And folks that know this show and listen to it all the time, I'll tell it all the time. The two biggest places I get music from are Texas and Canada right now.
That's where some of my biggest clients come from.
That's awesome. They love country music and they love dogs. So how about that? I knew this was going to work out.
I did too. It was a partnership meant to be.
Absolutely. Canine Hideaway, folks. If you haven't heard of it, man, Google it. Go follow them on Facebook. I sent out 1,000 invites of my friends that I could with the push of one button to like Canine Hideaway. So go find the Canine Hideaway invitation that I sent you and hit like on that. Help him get his likes up. And when you walk into this place, you will like it as well. You'll love it. It's great here.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us. It's been a pleasure. Let's play another Timothy on the radio. How about that?
Let's do it. Can't have enough Tims.
His name is Timothy James. This is called Roll With You on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR. Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on this Indie Wednesday.
She comes down the stairs in a green sundress, a rose gold necklace I gave her on, long hair bouncing off her sunglasses. Man, she really turns me on. The parasol resting on her shoulder, hops in my truck, $1 million smile. She said, baby, where are we going? I said, let's get lost for a while. I wanna roll with you, stroll with you, run around the storm with you, lay your head down on me, baby, making all our dreams come true. I wanna roll with you. She's round a base wearing my t-shirt, back to bed laying in my arms, talking for hours about your dreams and wishes. Let's take the long way home. I wanna roll with you, flow with you, wanna rock and roll with you. We got a good thing, baby, making all our with
listening to the Tim Kelly Show's Indie Wednesday, live from K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best.
And I'm thinking about where you are, thinking never got me far. With a whiskey glass half empty, and I play it all through my mind, singing just to make you smile. So you'll miss me and maybe kiss me, and I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. And I order them nice and strong, floating just like a star through the neon light I lean on. 'Cause I'm drinking myself to sleep every other night of the week, till I see you and maybe dream you. And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. 'Cause baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Where did you go? Where'd you go? I wanna find you, wanna hold you, wanna know. Oh, where did you go? And I don't wanna change or stay the same. I wanna let you go, I wanna make you stay. I wanna sing along and I wanna hold my tongue, what I'm trying to say. Baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay. Yeah, baby, I'm not alright, but I'm okay.
They are Shotgun Rider, a great country music duo out of the state of Texas. I told you I get most of my music from Texas and Canada. Fantastic. Yeah.
I like it.
They are really, really good. You were looking at my playlist and you go, "You're going to play Jody Messina?" And
Yes.
I'm like, "Yes, I am." She's an independent artist now. She has Dreambound Records, her own independent record label. And this is a song that don't get a whole lot of radio airplay, but I play it all the time. It is called "Love on a Maybe" from Jody Messina on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, live from the K9 Hideaway in Springfield, Missouri on this Indie Wednesday.
You say, don't be mad at you, but what am I supposed to do? I can't keep wasting space in my heart. You get close and then you push away. Your car is back in my driveway. You know what to say. I hope you stay. Can't come back around, can't come back around. Getting my hopes up just to tear them down.
this.
Tearing up the spark till I'm one step away from two-stepping away with your heart.
And this.
This old shirt is getting worn. The knees of these jeans are torn. This old back don't work the way it should.
And this.
Holding a beer on a Friday night, holding a match when I need a light, holding a door, my old guitar, that all I need is a cloud in a dark night.
You're listening to the best in new country music on KICR, Indian Country Radio.
It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone. You don't gotta watch the news, just sit down and place your order. Specials up on that chalkboard, and something's brewing in that corner. They pour their coffee and get their tea, but you didn't hear it from me. That sugar in his cup ain't the only thing he's stirring up. Says he saw my cousin Kelly get out of someone else's truck. She looked tired and she looked sweaty, and her husband gets back this week. But you didn't hear it from me. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. Word got round to her husband, and now he's taking her to court. He ain't buying what she's selling, now he's filing for divorce. I heard he's taking everything, but you didn't hear it from me. Well, here's what really happened, it's not what you all believe. Her tar blew out on 30, and she was wrenching in that heat. The truck pulled up, said jump in, 'cause I'm headed where you live. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. That fire don't need stoked, so keep those loose lips closed. It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone. Drink it up like water, come and get your fill. These tales keep getting taller. Run that rumor mill. You know what you do, you assume before you even know the truth. Every lie you tell is like poison in the well. It all starts with a whisper on the devil's telephone.
I recently had the pleasure to see that talented young lady in concert at the Southbound Bar and Grill right here in Springfield, Missouri. It is also on 160 and not too far from the K9 Hideaway. Her name is Taylor Austin Dye. That is called Poison in the Well. No poison here. Everything is good at this doggy hotel, and we have had a great time hanging out at the K9 Hideaway today. We're going to play one more song before we wrap up the program. My good buddy Trey Calloway from Nashville, Tennessee. He is also going to be on my program here real soon, so you're going to get to hear another great radio interview from him. His latest single is called I Miss Country Music. You haven't missed any today on the Tim Kelly Show from KICR, Indie Country Radio, New Country's Best on this Indie Wednesday.
There'll never be another Waylon
Never be another Jones, never be another Hanger singing me back home. It tears me up inside to know those days are dead and gone. Well, we used to country right, now we're country all wrong. What happened to them old simple songs? I say, bring back the fiddle and the pedal steel guitar man on an old bar stool, singing it loud to a crowd of rowdy fools. Songs about loving, songs about living, songs about the working man and outlaw women. Better get our act together before we lose it. Man, I miss country music. I ain't hating, I'm just saying that what's going on today don't move me like Hank did when he sang about a lost highway. Give me that jukebox honky-tonkin' boot stomping kind of thing. If this world needs a little less pop and a lot more twang, bring back the fiddle and the pedal steel guitar man on an old bar stool, singing it loud to a crowd of rowdy fools. Songs about loving, songs about living, songs about the working man and outlaw women. Better get our act together before we lose it. Man, I miss country music. Bring back the fiddle and the pedal steel guitar man on an old bar stool, singing it loud to a crowd of rowdy fools. Songs about loving, songs about living, songs about the working man and outlaw women. Better get our act together before we lose it. Man, I miss. Come on if you miss. Long live country music. Oh
Once again, his name is Trey Calloway. That is his latest single. It is called I Miss Country Music. And like I say, you haven't missed a thing today. It has been a fun 3-hour show on what we're calling Indie Wednesday. Man, I've had a great time, James. Thanks for having us out. And James Craigbile, owner of K9 Hideaway, you got it going on here, sir.
I appreciate it. Thank you. And I appreciate your professionalism. The work you do for these artists is amazing. Continue doing what you're doing.
I appreciate it.
You guys, all these artists, you guys are going places, and it takes time, but you'll get there.
Yeah, it truly is New Country's best, isn't it?
It is. I agree. Absolutely.
Love it.
Yep.
Well, thank you, and we'll do this again real soon. So thanks for having us out today. It has been a fun experience. The Tim Kelly Show is produced by Tim Kelly Productions. Like the Tim Kelly Show on Facebook, and we will like you right back. Until next time, I will see you on the radio. Bye-bye, everybody.
You in a cornfield in downtown Manhattan. Close your eyes and reel that old zip code. I can put you on a riverbank while you're fighting traffic. take you back to high school, gym floor, and a slow dance. First love, first kiss, second base down that old dirt road. When it's freezing cold, I can sink your toes in warm white sand. I'm a song, I'll see you on the radio. Turn me on and turn it up. I can make you smile, make you cry, turn back the pages of your life. So turn me on. Oh, I'll see you on the radio. I'm young, I'm old, I'm country, I'm rock and roll.